Hey everyone, I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer, and welcome to another video. I wanted to talk about if Domination is still the king game mode. If it is the game mode where if you are a tryhard, if you want to be the fucking very best, you only play Domination. Now, if you've played COD, a lot of old school COD actually, for a long time, you know that Domination is the mode that people play to show off their big dick energy. Because in a game where Call of Duty spawns work correctly, Domination allows you to spawn trap the enemies the easiest and therefore farm the most kills, therefore showing off your big dick energy. Now, is Domination still that way in 2021, in Cold War? And I'm only going to be talking about the newer maps in Cold War, so maps that aren't remakes, because if you play an old map like Raid or Nuketown or Express, if you play those maps and you play Domination, you still get fucked in the ass if you get spawn trapped, honestly. Like, you're not going to win if you get spawn trapped and you can't break out of it. But what about the newer maps, you know? Can you still play Domination and spawn trap the crap out of people? I really don't think that's the case anymore. And it's mostly because when you play Domination, you can still pull it off, right? It requires more people, I think, in my opinion, to do it. But I really don't think it's as powerful as a way of doing stuff as opposed to just playing a game like Hardpoint, right? I feel like in Hardpoint, if you spawn trap, if you're good at spawn trapping, you get the same result as Domination, except when you play Domination and you get spawn trapped, it's harder to break it. When you play Hardpoint, it's easier to break a spawn trap. But if you're already really good at managing spawns and spawn trapping, then you kind of eliminate the risk of getting spawn trapped. Motherfucker! And it's because these maps are made, you know, with multiple spawn locations. Think of Nuketown, right? Nuketown, I mean, Nuketown's always been a pretty chaotic map, but if you play Nuketown, there's really only one way the enemies are going to come from, right? Behind whichever house they're going to. Or some of the random ass spawns in the middle of the map because some idiot broke a spawn trap, you know? And if you play a map, like if you play Crossroads Strike on Domination, or actually, this map's not, I've been playing on Dom, it's not so bad. Crossroads Strike, Cartel, even a map like Garrison, you'll see that there's more than like one, quote, central location that you spawn at. There's a lot of different spawn locations in that map, and it makes it so that when you play Dom, you can still learn the spawns, but because there's more spawns, you can't spawn trap as easy. Whereas if you play Hardpoint, because the Hardpoint keeps moving back and forth, and the spawns in Hardpoint are a little bit different than in Domination, what you'll find is that, at least for me I've noticed, in Hardpoint, it's easier to spawn trap than Domination, because there isn't three objectives. Like, a couple of maps I feel like Crossroads is like that. Crossroads is like a weird map where you really don't need to have A or C and then B. Not something like Garrison. Checkmate, you can have A or C. You have both and then get B. I feel like Domination's turning into the mode that it really tries to be, where instead of it being, alright, you have A or C, and then you go for B. I feel like they're trying to design the maps in a way to where you can have A, B, or C. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not a power Dom player. I usually throw on, if I'm just playing just for shits and giggles, I'll throw on like either a party game mode, and then I'll put a combo of Hardpoint, Kill Confirmed, and Dom, because I like those three game modes. But Hardpoint, it just feels like the spawns are a little bit more rigid per Hardpoint. So instead of learning a whole map, you know, just the spawn points for one map, you have to learn the spawn locations of each Hardpoint. But then you can predict it, or you can do what I do, which is you can actually run around a circle in the Hardpoint, and for some reason, you always keep them spawn trapped because you're always running in a circle, and the spawn kind of can move with you. That's just my opinion, though. You know, I bet if you learn Dom on this game really well, you'll be that guy that like gets like fucking 20,000 clips, always getting your score streaks because you just know how to spawn kill, and you go like 70 and 30 until skill-based matchmaking fucks you. Then you get in a couple lobbies where you get absolutely just destroyed. Then it goes back to normal. I remember, I mean, playing with Devin, of course, he used to be a lot like that. I used to be a lot like that, and my buddy Connor, where we would just play and try to rack up as many fucking kills as possible. We didn't care if we won or lost. We only cared about one thing, and that was if we had the highest KD in the whole goddamn lobby. Oh shit, I'm reloading. Oh, fuck. I'm so fucked. Slums was a good map, too. Man, that was a great map. That was the squarest fucking map I've ever seen. So I've noticed about Miami Strike, it feels like it encourages you to move around the map a little more. In Miami, you do good. I mean, most of the time you do good if you move around. I mean, sometimes if you camp, they figure it out and they send like 12 guys at you and you fucking die. But like, I feel like in this map, because of how many angles there are, you really should be moving around. It almost feels like because of how many angles you can get shot from, it's anti-camper because there's enough angles to where you can check them one at a time. Like, you know, remember in Modern Warfare where you'd like walk through a doorway and there's like 5 fucking windows? It doesn't feel like that, because like you can check this, and then when you go down here you can check that, and you can check. Like, I don't know, it has an interesting way of helping you read the angles. Then you actually make it through here and you can't really get shot. This feels like what MW 2019's map design should have been, and we all thought it was until we realized it's full of bullshit. But yeah, that's what I thought about Dom. It's just a quick little video. I don't think Dom is the king game. No way, it's me. But anyways, I don't think Dom is the king game mode. I think it's Hardpoint now for hitting clips and being the big dick energy player that you know you are. But let me know what you think of Dom Blow. Do you still find a lot of success playing Dom, or are you like me, where you pretty much switched over to Hardpoint? Yeah. I'm Tik Tok, the Casual Gamer. I suck just as bad as you do at video games, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
But